up, you guys? It is September 12th. We're here at Atomic Bar. This is West Coast Swing Level 3. We talked today mostly about communicating with our partners. When we extend patterns, shorten them. We really only had time to cover start of our communication, working on that, some drills for it, and then extending patterns. We only had one pattern that we kind of focused in on. So the first thing we talked about was just our posture and our positioning, making sure we're aligning our head. We did a very simple drill, just being split weight. We talked about engaging the bicep, right? And doing that in a way where it's not just bicep, where I'm kind of yanking and pulling my partner in. That if I'm wanting to create that, it's drawing my partner in as I'm moving. And then what level of bicep I want to use is kind of up to each individual person. I'm going to try to avoid this lockdown here, which is like one level. It doesn't really vary and change, so I can't really express differences in the dance. I can't neutralize, increase, decrease the connection to ask my partner to do certain things. And we did this with the leaders closing their eyes, follows closing their eyes. We did it where we were in that settled position and kind of moving forward and back, and just varying levels. So if I want to use that bicep as a lead, I can kind of engage that more. Follows are going to use bicep more for like a stability, I would say. We want to make sure I'm not pulling myself up to my partner. So if I'm here, I don't want to see Sarah kind of use that arm to pull her onto that foot. We want to use it in a capacity of more stability or drawing in and out, but not pulling myself up. For the pattern that we chose, we did a basic whip. It's one-handed, so I'm going to let go of leader's left and then send my follow into a basic free spin using this right side. As a lead, I'm kind of trailing, following my follow, and then at a certain point, I want to continue that action into something else, whatever it might be. So when we talked about when and how to kind of maneuver the ending, we need to make sure that follows are continuing that rotation, so they're not changing it or stopping it in any way. And then leaders, I want to follow through with it. One of the common ones that you guys would do is going into a duck turn. And you can do that just by kind of dragging that hand out at the end, or you can do a duck turn into a ride we talked about if you want to change it up a little bit more. We also saw some dips. I don't want to cover that. We'll do that in a class. Just make sure that if you're asking your partner to move off of their axis, off of their weight, that you are willing to take their weight. A very simple, kind of easy exit that we can do from here as well is that maybe if my follow starts changing things, I go, ooh, look at that hand. And I can use it as they finish out that rotation after I create the posted action. And that's just a simple, very windmill kind of turn action to come out of it. I can also change positions in my follow. I can move a little bit beyond and have them kind of turn into me. So there's a lot of different variations we can utilize. Follows can change the speed, the tempo, the stylistic nature of the turn, and then we can find different things to create from there. Like I said, we have a lot of time for examples for today. This is just kind of one that we talked about where leaders were instigating it, kind of opening the door for follows. But there are a lot of other ways that we can do that. All right, guys, thank you all so much. Thanks.